Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. Now today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of BST action figures. We're going to be looking at April Oneal and Casey Jones. Now I know I've done a couple of these of the Ninja Turtles, and I did one previously of Bebop and Rocksteady, and I believe that one got regional strikes, so I'm not sure if you guys got to check that out. Hopefully you guys can look it up on the playlist. But nevertheless, we're going to actually take a look at these figures. Now, I've said in the past, and I said in previous videos, these figures are pretty much not for anything else except to be displayed in the box. They don't have a lot to me personally, they do not have the best quality. The accuracy for the articulation is subpar, but they do look really good. And I already got a bunch of them, so I'm actually making a show for these. So guys, let's go ahead and let's get into these action figures. Alright guys, so here are the figures. Here is Casey Jones. And let's bring out April Oneal. Now, as always, we're going to take a look at the box first, especially with these kind of figures, since they're pretty much made for display. As you can see, this one here, if my camera works, there we go. I paid $9 for this at a local Ross. And as you can see, it's close to the cartoon. Not really cartoon accurate, but very, very close. You got lots of detail here. It looks amazing inside this box. The little accessories there as well. This is a limited edition with a card collector edition card to it. You got two head sculpts. Now they try to draw that character from the action figure on the side of the box as in the same style of the 80s April Oneal, which doesn't really look it. But like once again, I said it's as close as we're gonna get to it here. It says 31 points of articulation. Just because it's an articulation point don't mean it's very good. Here's all the accessories you get when you get the microphone, the camera. Now I never known April Oneal to actually carry a gun, so that's kind of weird that they actually put that in there. That's the top and bottom of the box. Now let's go ahead and get the Casey Jones. Now this American flag mask, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that's from the comic. Not sure which one. But anyway, everything else other than that looks pretty good. As you can see here, the artwork there looks kind of wild. More like the comic book here on the side. Very cool. Now once again, you got him in here in the back, wearing that red, white, and blue hockey mask, which like I said, I'm not familiar with it. But everything else looks pretty good, except the cartoon actually had like a white t-shirt. So, but he does come with the original cartoon and comic book head, along with some weaponry that Casey Jones is actually known to carry, which is pretty cool. Once again, that's the top and bottom. But guys, let's go ahead and let's open up these boxes and let's take a look at this stuff actually to see if it's worth actually collecting. Now let's go ahead and we'll start with April Oneal. Let's just go ahead and open it up. Now once again guys, I am in the process of moving everything to a new apartment. So we're gonna slowly, carefully open these boxes, because after this video, to make sure that I keep these figures in pristine order, I gotta put them back in the box so I can pack them in a bigger box, ready to be moved into my new place. So let's go ahead and let's open up this box here. A lot of tape down here. I don't know if this was actually returned back to Ross or something, but it seems like an awful lot of tape. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go. There we go. All right. Is there any place else I need to pull the tape? Do I gotta pull it from here? Like I said, these things are pretty much set up for the display in the boxes. Like, they're not meant to come out of these boxes. I guess the detailing and the characteristics of the boxes are pretty good. But I'm the type of collector that I actually like to take my figures out, pose them up. Alright, so here we go. The packaging is really good. Now here we go with one of the collector series trading cards for this. We'll get it off of here. All right, let's take a look at this here. get this tape off. All right, here we go. Here's the card. And it's pretty much the side picture on the box with the same thing that's on the back of the box on the back of the card. No big whoop there. Okay, there's a plastic cover on here. Let's pull this off. Now, I must say the packaging is pretty cool because there's no tie downs or anything. And here it is. It is pretty light. Get the camera to focus on there. The eyes seem pretty good on it as well. Articulation, since obviously it has another head, I'm pretty sure it's on a ball joint there. Yeah. Now the shoulders, let's see if we can actually get 90 degrees without breaking it. Okay, so she does go out 90 degrees there, and it does look like she has a little shoulder pivot as well, which is pretty good. Seems like getting a little bit looser as I move her around. Now let's see how far the elbow. Okay, the arms actually bend pretty good there. As you can see, all that mess there at the joint, that's not very positive right there. Once again, another quality on assurance. You got some articulation there in the wrist. So far, everything's looking pretty good. I don't think we have an bicep rotation, so we do lose that. We do have the shoulder. We have the ab crunch there and a little bit of an ab twist too, along with the hip twist. Now let's see the legs. I think that's about as far as we're gonna get the legs without ripping her off. Let's see how far we can go forward. That's pretty much it. And you can see the butt design there, which is very, very weird. Now let's see the legs. The legs bend pretty good as well there. We got a nice good leg bend there, well over 45 degrees, 90 degrees. We got some foot tiltage there. Do we have ankle rotation? Yep, we got some ankle rotation as well. All right. Once again, it doesn't seem like we got any type of bend there. Nope. All right, let's just stand the figure up real fast. Let's see if we can actually get her to stand on her own. All right, there we go. So now let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these accessories here. Here we have the camera. All in all, looks pretty good. Even though it's black, you can still see some of the detail there. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better. There we go. Does look pretty nice. Simple. See. Now this is a very peculiar one. I've never seen April Oneal carry a gun in the cartoon. Maybe this is something off of the live action movie. Who knows? But I've never seen April to carry a gun, so I don't even know why it's in there. Now this is the headsets, which April's a reporter, so I don't know why she would have headsets, and plus, I don't think these headsets will actually fit this head scope. Yeah, see, that looks mega weird. Like, usually the guy who's operating the cameras and stuff usually has the headset. Let's see here, we do have another scope of the head. And let's just see if the headset will fit this head scope. This is her, just a shocked look or surprised look on her face. Once again, not really. It doesn't really look like it fits here either. That's a weird way to fit. Well, it would have been cool if they actually had a head scope with the headset already mounted in it, with the hair parted and everything. That would have looked pretty cool. But we didn't get that. So I don't know what that is there for. Now, this is something that April Oneal always carries. She does carry a microphone, and it has channel 6 on there, which is pretty cool right there. You can, hopefully we get the hand pieces we can adjust, and we can put that on there. And this is a small piece, so it is hard for my camera to focus on it, but it does look pretty good there. put her back. Everything else is just the hand accessories, which is, you know, fist, open, close, one for holding objects. That pretty much does it for April. Let's go ahead. Let's get Casey Jones out of the box, and let's take a look at what he's bringing to the table. Cut it open. Try not to break the box. There we go. All right, here. Let's get this open. All right. Let's get this figure out and let's see how good Casey Jones actually is. Alright, pretty much like the April Oneal figure. Let's see, okay, another figure actually pretty good, able to get out 90 degrees. At the shoulder, that's a good start. He does have that shoulder clip there. Let's see with the elbow. Alright, and it looks like he does have bicep rotation. I'm not sure why April Oneal doesn't have it, but Casey Jones has it. And just like the other figure, tilt and rotation at the wrist. You got that shoulder flex there as well. Does have an ab crunch along with the ab twist. Now let's see how far the legs go on this one. Feels like I'm gonna pop him. Just like April Oneal, can't really go that far out to the side. Doesn't look like it can go out forward and front. Let's check the knee bend. Okay, we got a good knee bend here, but it does look really weird. Nevertheless, it's still a good knee bend. And with the foot, we got, oh, popped right out. There goes that quality right there. Quality control, but you still have the foot tilt and ankle twist. You also got a thigh twist up here. Very, very stiff on mine. Now let's see if we can actually get this head off and get the cartoon and comic book accurate head. Like I said, I'm not really sure about this one. I'm pretty sure it is in the comic books. I haven't seen it, so I'm not 100% sure on it. Guys, leave a comment in the comment section below if you've seen Casey Jones with this mask on somewhere else. Now, let's go ahead and just put this head on him. I want to see what it looks like. All right, let's get this one. This one looks really cool. I do like this head sculpt. Now, if I could just get it to... Let's see if we can get it to fit. Oh, there we go. I think that, to me, that's a lot better. And I think that's how I'm going to display him on my shelf with that head on. Now, once again, he does come with some other accessories. Put him there for a second. Let's check out these accessories. He comes with his bag. Nice flexible handle here, but this is pretty solid. Big opening gap. Looks like a trash can. Now, you do have the cricket bat with some tape on it. Does look pretty cool. Put that in the bag. He does come with this spike bat as well. It looks more like a zombie clubber, but nevertheless, baseball bats are Casey Jones's thing. And he does come with an extra set of hands, one for each side. Just fist, really. He doesn't have any open hands. There you go there. So that's the figures right there, guys. That's pretty much it. And that pretty much wraps up this here video.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
It's the real Ghostbusters Firehouse playset.
Venkman, our firehouse is haunted.
No way.
Oh, no.
I've been gooped.
Ghosts at the stadium.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately, assembly required.
Hey, buddy, see anything weird? It's Tombstone Tackle.
Don't lose your head. Take a hike.
There's a policeman. Oh, no. It's ex-cop.
I can't believe my eyes.
Whoa, we're not scared.
Geek's here to talk to you about t-shirts. But not just any t-shirts, we're talking Sergeant Geek's Depot's t-shirts. These tees are high quality, just look at these prints right here. Don't they look great? Just listen to these satisfied customers.
These shirts are pretty cool and I wear them all the time. I just wear my jacket all the time. That's why you don't see them.
Why, these sure are a killer deal, and the prints are to die for.
Yes, these t-shirts are fun to wear, and I plan on buying more as soon as I get an allowance.
I'll bet you're wondering, how can I get one of these amazing tees? All you have to do is check Sergeant Geek's Depot. Here you can find amazing tees. And you'll be glad you did. Just send $19.95 to. Just kidding, guys. Link to the site below in the description.
We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to BTS, are these worth getting for your collection? It all depends on what type of collector you are. If you're a display guy, mint in box, are you one of these collectors that just go for the collector's edition figures, never take them out the box, seal them and put them away, then you can go for these figures. But if you're the type of collector like me that actually likes to take stuff out of the box and put them on display, it's still hit or miss for these figures because they do look pretty good. But so far I had nothing but issues with the articulation. These things feel very cheap and very delicate, like they're gonna snap. You don't have the articulation they claim to have. It's very weird, but unfortunately I already got a bunch of these, so I'm probably gonna pick up some more to add to the shelf. I can't honestly recommend these for any type of collector except for the mint in box guys. That's my personal opinion, but you guys collect what you want to collect. It's your collection. You do with it how you see fit. Once again, guys, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And guys, don't forget to check out the Sergeant Geek's Depot with the t-shirts. Through the month of August, we're going to be doing a 20% discount on them. Really cool t-shirts. Go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Guys, if you have anything you want to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.
You have been watching Sergeant Geek Collector's Review. Subscribe and roll out.